Test 1 2 3 3 2 1. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to We Don't Miss. I was looking through my videos that I've made recently, and I realized that I've gotten away from one of the main topics that I want to talk about, which is fitness, which is my passion. So I'm going to do two things in this video. I'm going to get back to basics, and also I'm going to make sure that I stare at the camera instead of the screen, because somebody made a comment that it looks like I'm always looking down. So let's try this out for size and see how it works. So here's what I did to prep for this video. I pulled up a video from last year, 2022, where a YouTuber made a video on the most popular YouTube searches about fitness from Christmas to New Year's in 2022 leading up to 2023. And I'm going to run through this quick list like a buzzsaw and tell you what I think about your fitness heading into the new year. So starting with number one, the number one most searched thing of 2022 leading into 2023 is home workouts. So first, the elephant in the room, COVID, right? We were still coming out of COVID. People were working out at home. Gyms may have been closed. People may have been apprehensive about going to the gym. So I'm not trying to justify why it was the number one search, but I do want to talk about why I think home workouts might be a bad idea for somebody that is just getting into fitness. The reason is because if you haven't been working out already for a prolonged period of time, which you probably haven't if you're Googling or YouTubing home workouts, I would make the assumption that you do not have the dedication and commitment it takes to work out by yourself at home with no accountability of paying for a membership. So if you pay, therefore, you're more inclined to go. If you don't have a gym to actually go to, so you have to get in your car and drive there, and then you're in the gym with other people around, so you're not just going to stand there and be lazy because that would look weird. So that's another accountability portion. And if you go to a gym and try hire a personal trainer, then obviously, you're going to be working for that trainer and they're going to force you to put in the work. So why is a home workout probably not for the majority of people? Just because of the sheer fact of accountability. It's really easy to say the night before, I'm going to set my alarm at 6 a.m. and I'm going to go down to my basement, my spare bedroom, outside, whatever it is, and get your run in, get your full body workout in, your core workout, whatever the flavor is of the week that you're starting with. And most people do it for a couple of days and they stop. So accountability is one big thing. I recommend not doing the home workout because gyms are super cheap, especially if you're going to like a 24-hour fitness, an all-time, an anytime fitness, Planet Fitness, any of the above. Like these memberships are now costing $10, $15, $20 a month for the most basic plan. So if you're serious, $20, I'd even say $50 a month is not even that big of a deal. Go ahead and pay the money. So now you're committed to showing up at the gym. The number two search, I should say 2, 3, 4, 5, was broke out by specific workouts. So it wasn't in this order, but it was basically arms, chest, legs, core. Now, the problem with just attacking one body group, like if you're just Googling arms because you got a little extra something in the tricep area hanging down and you're trying to tighten it up, just doing bicep curls and tricep push downs isn't going to get you to where you need to be. I mean, over time, I would surmise that you would get big biceps and large triceps, and some of that body fat might go away. And I say that with a big might, which I'll explain later about losing body fat. But if you are just getting into the fitness scene, sure. If you are Googling because you're going to the gym for the day to work out arms or back or chest or whatever it may be, so you just Google that specific body part so you can see somebody talking about it, sure, that's fine. But if you're like, hey, this is the one part of my body that I'm weak on and that I want to really get up to speed, you can't work out just arms 5 days a week. You don't even need to work out arms just 3 days a week, because when you work out other exercises such as chest, you are going to be hitting triceps. When you are doing back, like any kind of rowing motion or any or like a lat pull down, any kind of pulling motion, you're going to be hitting biceps. So it would be a big mistake not to integrate the other larger body parts in order to attack your weak spot. Let's talk about core real quick, because that was like the number 3 on the list, most Googled or most YouTubed, is workouts. Now, the wording is very specific. Workouts to lose belly fat or lose weight. Let me tell you, it is not a workout that does that. The saying that you can't outwork a bad diet or abs are made in the kitchen is completely true. It is 100% true. You just have to hit the I believe button on this. Look, everybody has abs. If you didn't know that, everybody has abs. And I can prove it to you, because if you, like me, have young kids and you see 7-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 14-year-olds, whatever, like running around with their shirt off at the pool, they have a 6-pack. And do you see them hammering out crunches every morning? No, it's because their body fat percentage is extremely, extremely low, because they're running around like crazy maniacs all day, climbing trees, jumping around, hurting themselves, getting in trouble like my kids do. So if you are approaching the new year and you're like, I'm going to shed some of this belly fat by going in and doing core workouts, all that's going to happen, which is great, your core is going to get extremely strong and you're going to have abs for days, but nobody's going to be able to see them, because you're not going to get rid of body fat that way. You are not going to elevate your heart rate enough for a caloric burn to get into a caloric deficit in order to shred body fat in order for those abs to start to pop. I think for abs to start to pop, I would just guess off the top of my head, you probably need to be around somewhere around 13% or 12% to start showing some abs. And if you want them to show without flexing, you need to be at like 10 or 11%. That's an extremely low body fat percentage. So just trust me. Diet is where you need to be if you're looking to see abs, and if you're just looking to strengthen your core for overall body strength. That should not be related to the goal of seeing your abs. That should be related to the goal of core stability while you're doing your sit-ups, while you're doing your planks, while you're doing your obliques, your lower back, and things like that. Moving on to full body workout. So now, like I said, that you have to hit the I believe button on nutrition for body fat loss and abs. You got to take my word. If you haven't been working out, I know that I'm going to contradict myself here saying that you should go get a gym membership, which I think you should. But if you just don't have the means to get a gym membership, and the only piece of equipment you can get is a pull-up bar, like one that hangs on the door, you can become an absolute savage over time by just doing this workout every day over and over again, increasing the reps or decreasing the time it takes you to do these exercises. And those exercises would be pull-up, push-ups, burpees, air squats. That's all you need, guys and girls. Fitness is not that hard. One of the main points I want to make is that everyone out there is trying to confuse you, because they're trying to sell you something. They're trying to sell you a supplement. They're trying to sell you a workout program. They're trying to sell you on a 4-8 week boot camp. And that's great. Those people are into fitness and they're trying to make money off of it to have a job that is pursuing their passion. But I can pull up a zillion YouTube videos of people in impoverished countries that are working out with tires and bricks and rocks and bars and just doing body weight exercises, and they're just absolutely diced. So this theory that you need all these machines, that actually hurts you as a new person, because there's too many machines, and those machines isolate one specific body part. And like I explained before, just hitting that one specific body part is not going to get you the whole body you want. It's not going to give you the well-rounded body, the whole picture, so to speak. So the movements that I mentioned, push-ups, pull-ups, burpees, air squats, those are compound movements, meaning that they're working a whole bunch of muscles in your body while you're doing that specific exercise. So you are going to get a massive increase in heart rate. You're going to get a good caloric burn. You are going to build muscle while you're losing weight. It's really that simple. Boot camps. What do I think about boot camps? Well, because I've been to 2 real boot camps in my life, officer candidate school and basic enlisted boot camp, I can tell you that boot camps are good in the fact that if it's in a controlled environment, such as a real boot camp where they're really feeding you decent food, there's no alcohol around, there's no cigarettes around, there's no fatty food, there's no distractions. Look, they don't have weight training in boot camp. So once again, getting back to push-ups, low crawl, burpee, running, sit-ups, I lost a ton of weight and I was just extremely toned, as were most of the people that came out of boot camp. So does it work? Yes. But getting back to the same point of home workouts, the problem with boot camps out here in the real world is one, liability. When you get a boot camp together and they're out at like a soccer field or like your local park, there's going to be so many different people that show up that if you're just somewhat in shape, you might not get a good workout because they can't kill the extremely overweight sedentary person that shows up. So they have to dumb the training down to that person. It's the weakest link theory, right? And there's a whole bunch of liability associated with getting a whole bunch of people together in a field and starting to hammer out some fitness. And then somebody all of a sudden goes into cardiac arrest. That's what they're trying to avoid. So do you really think you're going to get the boot camp experience, like military boot camp, by going out and training with some person that can't afford brick and mortar rent? So they're just going to take their show on the road and work out in a field. I bet you some of those dudes can tear me up, some of those guys and girls, with their workouts if it was mono a mono. But I can guarantee you, if you put me within a group, I would be so bored and probably get almost nothing out of it for where I'm at in my fitness. So that's what I caution you about, is if you join a boot camp, you are only going to be probably getting a medium level of training because they're catering to the lowest common denominator. And the other thing I don't like about boot camps is they're temporary. They're 4 weeks, they're 6 weeks, they're 8 weeks. They're just like a diet. That's why I do not like using the word diet. I always use the word nutrition. Hey, what does your nutrition look like? Because diet implies a time span. It implies a start and an end to a program, and that is not what fitness is about. That is the number one reason. This is the word of the gospel. The number one reason people fail in fitness is because they set a temporary horizon. Hey, I'm going to work out at this 6-week boot camp. I'm going to eat well and get healthy and lose some body fat for this wedding coming up. I have a class reunion coming up. I'm in this. I know a lot of people that do these holiday group workout text chats where it's like you share your calories that you've burned each day. And that's super fun. I mean, any way that you can make working out fun, go for it. I'm not hating on it. What I'm saying is all that stuff is temporary, because then when New Year's comes and January goes, that stuff goes by the wayside and you're back to your normal life. So you need to get involved in something that is for the long run, 6 months, 9 months, a year, because you're going to need at least that much time if you haven't been working out just to get in the swing of things, to where your body starts telling you, I want to go to the gym. That's not going to happen in a month or two. You're going to need to put in the work for that. Last thing, let me close on this. If you don't know what workout plan to pick, if you can't afford a workout plan, if you don't even really know where to start, this is the plan for you. And I just call it the showing up plan. Simple as that. Any workout is better than no workout. So instead of setting these super high standards on yourself that may be achievable, but they're very, very daunting, set the easiest goal of the show up plan, meaning I will show up to the gym 4 days a week at this time. If you do that, if you set foot indoor of the gym 4 times a week, something's going to happen in there. It might not be the most epic workout ever. It might not be the best workout you've ever had. It might be kind of goofy, might be kind of clumsy, but something is going to happen. And that something is more than what you're currently doing. So if you know nothing else, just start with the show up plan and say, until I get this dialed in and what I'm actually doing, all I'm going to do is show up, foot in door, 4 days a week. And I guarantee you, if you show up 4 days a week and you change a little bit of your nutrition, you just cut out the sugary coffees in the morning with all the sugary creamer and just go straight black or with some half and half. Cut out the sodas, cut out the fast food, cut down the alcohol, get good sleep, drink a lot of water. You will see massive changes, absolutely massive changes. And that advice that I just gave you is packages that are people that are selling for $1,000 plus. And I just gave it to you for free. So to conclude, get on the show up plan, put foot in gym and ass in workout seat, and something will happen. Start to dial in your nutrition. And if you don't know what to do on the machines, push-ups, pull-ups, burpees, air squats, and just set a time and just be like, hey, I'm going to do these for 30 minutes straight. I'm not going to stop. Or set a certain amount of sets. I'm going to do 8 sets of this, and I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 on each one. Shit will start to happen. I guarantee it. See you next time.